All right, obviously running a few minutes behind here. Don't know why, but they are. Got this ref stretching out over there. Get ready for a big day on the ice. Doesn't want to pull a groin. Last game, MP weekend against Academy St. Cecile, a trusted foe. We always ended up playing them pretty well. They play us pretty well, pretty close. So people are rolling in now. And I'm going to get this one going soon. I'm on my own today. Channing ditched me, left me. Good morning. And let's see what we can do. Cole, did they stitch you up? How many? Just two. All right. I got to tell the viewers. Cole Reed took another stick to the face yesterday. Ended up with just two stitches here. But back on the ice. His face and head have taken a beating in the last couple weeks. And here come the boys on the ice, ready to roll. Clock is ticking, 4:21 to go. So a little bit of time. And we'll get this one in the books and hopefully on the way home safely. It's no surprise, but snowing hard here in Buffalo this morning. It's been rainy all weekend. Woke up to some snow, and I don't think it'll be a ton. Just have to go a little slower, but we'll make it. If there are any issues on the broadcast, I have do not disturb on my phone, so I won't see it. You have to text somebody else, have them let me know. Maybe Dan Coffin, maybe Joby. We zoom in here on Connor warming up. Assuming the West Coast Ellises are up early on a Sunday morning. Drinking a cup of coffee, hanging out in the warm Southern California weather, not in snowy Buffalo. Kind of hate you right now. Just kidding. Normal pregame kind of line up, shoot until they score, and then they'll all skate around like a flock of birds that get scared. There they go. Whoa, hey! Get out of here, seagulls. They're gone. All right, 50 seconds on the clock. Get the pucks in the net, pick them up. Get this last game underway. How are we?
Good, you?
Great. Sleep all right?
Oh, yeah, I was out.
I watched the end. That end of that game ended up being pretty good. The Rams game.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, when we were watching, I don't think it's gonna be that good, but it was
No.
great.
It was, and then I couldn't stay up for the next one.
I
I kept searching. I'm like, where is this game?
Prime.
Yeah.
I found it on Prime. Got it on my computer. I ended up watching it. I fell asleep a little bit, then woke back up and watched the end of it. But
I couldn't.
that was also good.
I put my book on.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a book, and then I've got the game on. And I always set the book for 30 minutes. I had to
Gotcha.
go back like 10 minutes because I didn't even remember anything. I was out.
You're out. It was good. You want the other mic?
Do you have one in?
I got one in, but I got the other one right here in my pocket. It's right here.
I'll scream from here. You can hear me.
Yeah, I got you. I can pick you up.
Are you live? Are you already?
I am live. We are live. I mean, you want to confirm it for me? I believe I'm live. I feel like I'm live. I have do not disturb on my phone, so if someone's texting me to tell me it isn't, it's not going to happen. So I told them to text you. YouTube.
I was surprised if that text gets out. It's been awful getting texts out.
Yeah, and their Wi-Fi is good, but inside here there's no coverage.
You want like a guest Wi-Fi or?
There's like a leisure rink Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's it. You just have to hit like a little checkbox somewhere, but it's actually very fast. Yeah, you got it. All right, here we go. Whistles are blowing.
Looks like we're on.
Oh, they're just watching. You tuning your camera?
I just can't get the rest of it yet.
All right, love it. Good old Saints of Steel Stallions. Grant will take the face off. Won by Cecile. Cole pick it up in the neutral zone. Backhand it over to Grant. Grant shot blocked. Bumped out to the point to D-Bard, send it to Cole. It'll go around. Centering feed to no one. Cecile on the move, 3-on-2. If they move, they throw it rink wide. Ends up to D-Bard, who gets it out. Comes back in, and Shady Side will control here. Killian sidesteps a man, sends it all the way around. Up against the boards. Lipnurski. Rolling all the way down, no icing. Omar will guide it off the near boards, chip it up to Brady. Brady will reach out, picks it up, drags it in, floating across, centering. There it is. Oh, beautiful rebound right to Omar in the slot. He's not able to get the shot off. Comes back down the other way. Here's a centering feed. Cecile, high slot, tried the slapper. They also fan. Knocked out of the air and kind of blindly thrown in. BK will get it up to Omar. Omar will circle back around. Cecile will take it D to D in their end. Send it in deep. BK will Guided up the far boards. Ashton in, he chips it out. Cecile will have to get back on side, which they do. Comes back around. Finally just knocked out into center ice. Cecile gets back on. Fires off a shot. Connor gets a blocker on it. It was going short side. Cecile from the point sends that one in. Connor sends it far corner. Down low, BK is in there. Whoa, chips it over to Roman, who just catches an edge or something and wildly spins in the board. So we lose control. We have a Cecile player down. Not sure what happened over there.
Let's go on.
I don't think a penalty. I didn't see what happened behind the play there, but he's slow to get up to his knees. And did you see what happened behind the play there?
Shove / cross check.
Okay, all right. Shady side induced.
That'll knock them down to 9 players.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Their bench is super short, huh?
I think they've got 10. They have 10. They showed up with 10 skaters.
Oh, that's unusual for them.
That's how we've been all season.
Have they been that way also? Yeah. Yeah, they have a really short bench. Astutely pointed out by Dan Coffin. And this will make them even a little shorter for a bit at least. All right, we're gonna get this one dropped right in front of the Shady Side bench. Stone to take it. It's down. Cecile tries to send it deep. Colton to Brunens. Brunin off the boards. Just out of Roman's reach. Broken up there nicely by Colton. This gets up to Ashton, who sends it in. Cecile on the move the other way, but Shady Side closes in. Another one sent in from the point, blocked away by Connor. Stone on the move now. Guides that up to Colton. Colton will carry it around all the way down. Pops up along the far boards where Cecile will send it into the neutral zone where it's collected by Brunins, gets it to Flume, sends this around. It's going to come all the way down for an icing call. And I'll have a face-off at the other end. Leave far left circle. With 14:32 on the clock. Won by Frenkel. Off the far boards over to Paulo. This gets right in the slot. There's a shot. Oh, fought off by the goalie. Ends up down low. Still in the zone. Bubba at the blue line to keep it in. Sends it cross ice in the far corner. It pops out and Cecile has it on the move. They'll gain zone entry. Centering feed broken up nicely by DeBart. Then come back out to the point. Off the high glass. Into the slot. On the move is Paulo. He has Wright. Wright picks it up. Takes a man inside out. Backhands it into the near corner. And Cecile will send it up into the netting. Stop and play with 13:40 to go. Ref down there squirting a little water. Cursory water on the goal post to do nothing. Grant to take this draw. Wins it back. Cole takes a shot wide right. Killian will pick it up along the far boards, leave it for Cole. Cole will skate it in, shoots. Goalie fights that off. There's a whistle. I'm assuming either the net's off or when the net is off. We've said it all weekend, well, we being me, but the nets are extremely loose here. Makes it tricky all around. All right, this one won by Cecile. He'll send it up and not connect on that pass. In the neutral zone, Grant will pick it up. Sends it to Bubs. Bubs will chip it off the glass right to Grant. Gets it behind his back, up to himself. Centering feed. Killian was going in after it, but it ended up low. And Cecile sends this one all the way down. Connor swoops back, settles it down. DeBart now on the move, has some space, he'll take it. Passes it off the tip of Grant's stick. Here comes a rush by Cecile. And, oh! Shot on, blocked up, popped up over Connor into the paint, and Killian was there to clean it up. This rink-wide pass misses, and this is going to be a penalty on White. A tripping call as Cole Reed is picking himself up off the ice. So early on, opportunity for Shadyside. Earlier in the weekend, power play was a little slow, picked up. Let's see how it does today. Top unit out. One back to DeBart. DeBart feeds it to Cole, who just lets it go all the way around. Picked up by Brady. He'll send it over to Grant. And Cole gets it past two men, drops it down low. Grant! Oh, had Killian on the back door, can't connect. Shadyside still controlling. I think that was a pass meant to go across ice, and Brady picked it up and tried to play it, and Cecile gets it, sends it down. They'll get a change. And Shadyside will pick it up and get the rush going. DeBart to Cassane. Cassane over to Cole. Right out in front, Brady makes its way to the point. DeBart will take it. Trying to go down low. Cecile anticipates, steps it in, backhands it out. 57 seconds left to go on the power play for Shadyside. We'll get most of this unit changing, other than Cole, who will carry it in between everybody and just floats to the net, still loose. Oh, great opportunity for Luke out front. Can't get it up over the pad. Ends up in the far corner. Coming back along the near boards, down low, out to the point. Stone will march it. And we're gonna get the net off again. Wasn't off a ton. It's probably a situation where the ref could have skated over and just put it back in place or let play go until it moved the other way. 28 seconds to go on the power play. We have Omar, Stone, I think that is Lipnurski out, BK, and Laser on the back end. This comes all the way out. It'll come down where Connor will play it. Back to BK. 17 seconds to go. Might have time for one last little rush. We get it in there. Ends up down low. 8 to go. Right out in front. And Laser skates it in. Shoots. Oh, right off the post. Back to even strength. Comes up and out of play. Laser almost has one there. Just off the outside of the post. Getting a little iron luck for the Stallions early on. So that answers that question, whether or not the power play would be successful. .10:31 to go in the first. 0-0 score. One back to the point. Laser snaps that one on. Loved easily by the netminder. We'll do it again. There's a shot on by Omar. Kills around. BK sends it in. Oh, redirected just over the top of the net. Had the right angle on the deflection. A little 3-on-2 situation developing, but I think they got a little ambitious. And ahead of the puck. Get to stop play and bring it out. Everyone will change. Brady Griffin takes this one. Cecile controls. They lose it at center red. Roman Flume picks it up. He's on the march. He'll send it deep, still in play. Cecile has it. A little bit of space along the near boards. He'll send it over to the far corner. It comes out. Ashton will swoop in, get it. Takes a couple swipes at it, gets it up. Brady will just pick it up, softly dump it. Roman was almost on it. Cecile grabs it, dumps it. Ellis settles it. Oh. Brady came in, laid a hit on. I thought perhaps maybe behind was going to get a call against him, but did not. This one thrown on is going to go in the slot to Ashton. Ashton backhands it in. Flume. Off of Brunen's skate. Flume will pick it up. He'll curl. Snaps that one on. And looking for the loose change there is Ashton Coffin. No change to be had. Goalie covers that one. If the rebound was there, he was there. So I like that look. Snapping on net, crash the net, look for the rebound. Strong strategy. Bubba from the point. Oh, sends that one between the body and the stick of the defenseman. Wrinkle in the corner. He'll get it. Marches toward the net. Pops out far board, and Cecile sends that down. No icing for some reason, and Cecile gets there first. Gets it up to Wright Lewis. Wright Lewis sends it over to Paulo. Gets it, snaps that one on. Battle ensues along the far board. Finally pops out. Paulo gets it. Sends it behind the net and out where Cecile will go after it, but Wright ends up with it. Right out in the slot. Backhander. Oh! Strong backhander by Paulo. Goalie just gets a glove on. A rebound comes out. Skating around is D-Bart. Centers it. That one turned aside by the netminder. Trying to ice it are the Stallions. Bubba stops that. Picks it up. Goes the other way. He'll play it back to D-Bart. D-Bart back to Bubs. Bubs backhands it over to Kill. Kill gets across ice. Nice pass to Cole Reed. Cole shot block. Stallions pick it up momentarily before D-Bart gets it with a skate. Knocks it in. Stallions coming in. Right in the slot. One of the Stallions gets a stick on it, but it goes wide. Bubba floats it up to Killian. Had a defender there. Killian almost beats both guys. He gets to it. Finally ridden off into the end board. Looks like kept in by Grant. Takes a little bit of a hip check into the boards. This one pops out. Good job by Laser to get his body in there and kind of thwart that. 6:47 to go. Shady Side pressuring that breakout, which results in a turnover. Reed will send this right at center ice. Laser snaps that on. It's loose. Gets his own rebound and shoots again. Oh, finally, Stallion swats it out of the air. McNursky picks it up. This is going to come to the Stallions, 2-on-2 developing. And Laser just gets a stick on that and pokes it out of the zone. They get back on side. It's a little bit shot toward the net. Connor got a blocker on it. Probably going wide. Omar has it knocked off his stick as he enters the zone. This is up into the rafters. And that will stop play. Well, somebody finally found the big obnoxious speaker. And it's been going all weekend. I don't know who does that. Just one dude and his phone and the speaker. That's his job. iPad and giant speaker and living his best life at the leisure rinks. I hope he doesn't get paid to do it. I'll pay him to stop. It's not bad over there. When it was over there, it was like right by. It was so loud. My hearing's bad anyway. I don't need to waste hearing cells on music at the leisure rink. The cult. Channing was here. I'd get his take on the cult. I'm going to guess indifferent, but I don't know. All right, John Brunens picks it up. Guides it around. Shady side looking to get this out of the zone. Roman guides it over to Ashton. Ashton picks it up. He's in. Snaps that one on. It's loose. Stone's there. Takes a stab at it. Brunin sends that through. Oh, jumping in the air, trying to deflect it was Roman. Tapping his stick, calling for it. Good shift for these guys so far. A lot of energy. Getting pucks on net. And keep that up. They will be rewarded. This is going to come into the zone where ref jumps out of the way. Brunin get that in. And Stallions pick it up. Backhand shovel in behind the net. They're right in front. Centering feed broken up by the stick of Ellis. Comes to the near board. Out to the point where right. Oh! Cecile strikes first. It looks like it was going wide. Connor was swiping at it with his stick. It looks like his stick and the stick of the Cecile player simultaneously hit the stick, and it just took a weird bounce up and in, and kind of a fluke shot there. But Cecile strikes first, and that's how the cookie crumbles. I don't know why I just said that, but I did. Another shot on, 4:11 to go. Right, has it down low, takes a hit into the boards. Bubs looks for that shot from the point. This is going to come out to D-Bart on the other side. Tries to step around the man. He gets a stick on it, so we'll have to get back on side. Cecile sends that right to the stick of Killian, who's on a mission. He's moving, almost toe drags a man. Cecile picks it, sends it up. And that one in the slot, broken up, and whoa! Looked like they were going to have a shot on early, and ends up coming a little bit kind of higher in the slot, and quick shot on, and Ellis flashes the leather there to keep him from striking two quickly again and getting two. 3:29 to go. You know, I feel like in that first period, we had the better of the play and way more chances, and they just got a lucky goal. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Cecile lays this back out. Gets back on side, and they'll look to move it. Cole Reed on the move. Oh, I thought it shot from Cole in the slot. deflected over to, I believe, Brady, and gets a skate on it, but it goes wide. Cecile sends this far corner, they'll go change. D-Bart has it, he has plenty of space. He just has his head up on the moves. Gets 2 guys to miss, splits 2 others into the corner. Almost able to pick it up, ridden off. Go back after it. Cecile gets this up to Chen. Chen will drop it. Quick shot on. Connor gets a stick on it. Cecile moving this out, cycling around. Cecile sends this far board. And Cecile with some good zone time here. Oh, drops that one right in the slot. No one on him. Connor gets a toe on that, sends it wide. Just going to come. Oh, dangerous in the slot. Oh, good work. Trying to go forehand to backhand. Connor stays the course. He's had a flurry of activity here. There's a shot on Omar. Offside, we have to come back and get this. 1:27 to go. BK picks it up right on the stick of Brady. Brady comes in, drops it over to Luke, who fires on. No rebound this time. And that'll stop play with 1:15 to go in the first. Shadyside trailing 1-0. Brady wins this one over to Luke. Luke throws this one off the side of the cage. BK sends this down low. Luke will pop it out on the far board. Well defended by Laser. That Stallion ran out of room. Brady unable to clear it. Going to float low again, and BK will be on the scene. Cecile will send this up to the point where we'll send it back down and around. This one's going to float near corner. First one there is Omar, sends it high up off the glass. Racing back for it is Luke. Shadyside will get a change. Cecile has it, and with some speed through the neutral zone. This is guided around by Stone to Roman. Sends it off the board to himself. This is going to come out to Stone. Stone looks to get around the guy, and that is the end of the period. So first period down 1. On a flukish goal. Yeah, beginning of the first, 3/4 of that first period clearly had the better of the play, more momentum. Cecile got that goal and showed a little bit of life there for the last part of it. I'd say momentum slightly shifted in their favor at this point.
Oh, there is steps right here. The halftime shot.
Oh, yeah.
What's this worth?
What's it worth? Yeah, how you know? Oh! You should have got it right here. Dan Coffin puts it in. Drains the 3-pointer. Center court. I know. I didn't realize what was happening, or I would have put it on there.
I don't know either.
Were you a hoops player? No?
Enough to be dangerous.
Enough to be dangerous. All right.
To myself.
There's Joby. Mr. D-Bart. All right, let's get this one going here. Win this period. Top line out. Grant will take it. Wins it right back. Where Bubba will pick it up behind the net. Has some speed. Comes over. Oh, kept in right there. D-Bar drags it back to himself. Take it around another man. Gets it over to Grant down low. Grant up to Cole. Cole will battle for it along the boards. Killian lifting the stick in there. Pops out of the zone, but easily controlled by Shady Side. Cole sends this right in. Here comes, oh, I thought Grant had it on his stick. It popped over. Cecile drops it to a player in front of their bench, just over the blue line. They throw it in, and snap that one on where Connor gloves it. Stopping play with 7:13 to go. I might need you to be cameraman for Tango's take. Can you do that? Yeah. All right, Shady Side. We'll pick it up here in the neutral zone. We have the Brenkel, Paulo, Lewis line out. Colton will send that up. In pestering as always, Brenkel. He'll get it. Backhander in the slot. Oh, quick shot on my Paulo. That one blocked. And Cecile on the move. I think offside. No. Good call. Wright has it along the far boards. They send it across where it banks off, and Cecile will control for a second. This will go deep into the zone. We'll get that line changed out. Omar gets a stick on it, no icing. It's been a fairly clean game so far. Just good to see. All right, this is going to end up in the near corner. And eventually Cecile sends it down all the way around, out to the point. There's a shot, doesn't make it through traffic. That one tried to send that out to the top left circle, and they miss on that one, so we'll have to skate all the way back and collect. UK sends us up to Luke along the boards, who loses it to a Cecile player. Laser, I think, finally gets it out of the zone at least. Flying in there was Brady, plastering a man along the boards. BK gets us right up to Luke. Luke will get on his high horse, get in, tries to throw drag, get a shot, not able to do it, but eventually ends up on the stick of Laser, who sends it around to Omar. Omar still battling along the far boards. Just, oh. We got a hold or a hook on, I believe, gotta be White here. We're in their zone.
I think we're calling Omar.
Calling Omar. Omar got a beautiful backhanded pass in there. They are calling Omar on that. So on the PK here with a 14:28 to go. And an important kill here for Shady Side. And here comes Killian, short-handed. He'll carry it in. He'll cut to the net all the way across. It's taken down. Grant has it. Tries to send it down deep and ends up in the netting. Great hustle by Killian to get in there, pick that up, and cut across the paint. Looking for a little 5-hole action, but not there. All right, this one back by Yingst. Gets it to BK. Shady side will send it in. Already 30 seconds killed and hasn't been out of the zone here. So finally, Cecilia will get it in there. Vincent, this again picked up by Killian. He's on the move. There's two men collapsing on him. He'll just guide it to himself down low. And this is going to come out right to Grant. Grant will pick this up, send it back. 1:10 to go. I like that move. It looked like he was going to maybe march in and get a shot, but just back it up. They're a little tired. Kill a few more seconds, get a shift. Fresh bodies out. And Cecile will look to get control in the zone and set this up, which they do. This goes wide. This one blocked down by Flume, who gets it out of the zone. We'll have to get back on side and take it back in. This guy trying to get around Laser. Looked like he had a step on him, but Laser jumped back in using his body strength to keep that as a bad angle shot. Eventually ended up on the net where Connor was easily in position and stopped that one. 33 seconds left in the PK. So far, so good. 13:01 on the clock. Brady wins this into the near corner. Bubs plays it all the way around. He's going to pop off his stick awkwardly. Comes out to Roman, gets over to Brady. Brady cuts it to the middle. Oh! And ends up under the pads of the Cecile goalie. Again, another good shorthanded opportunity there. And looking like a good kill. We're going to bring out Grant. Cole, Bubs, and D-Bart here with this offensive zone face-off. Got another penalty, I believe, called on White. So we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for 20 seconds. And Shady side will be on the play for 1:40. See how I did that math? You like that, Channing? Good. All right, one cleanly back to Grant, who just sauces it over to Bubs. From the right dot, sends that in, goes up and over. 10 seconds left on 4-on-4. We're just going to kind of slowly take control of this until we get the extra man out, which we do have now. So out comes Killian. We'll move this up the near side. Cole will send this all the way around where Cecile player will rush in, try to clear it, unable to do it. This is going to come back to Brady. Brady marching it, gets it over to Grant. Out to Cole, to D-Bart, sends it all the way across to Killian. Killian fires in and out of the glove. Grant drops down low, fires that back on. Looking for the back of the goalie and in, which we've found a few times this year. This time not there, but we'll stop the play. I think the net was off too. 12:01 to go, 1:13 on the power play opportunity. 0 for 1 today so far. Really need to take advantage of this and get this tied up. All right, Cole sends it across to Killian. Killian just lines it up. Defender gets a stick on it at the last second, up into the netting. Good look to find him there. Nice crisp pass, received cleanly. I think Killian was just looking for the right place to place that puck. Maybe like to see a quick one-timer. All right, we'll win this out to the point. D-Bart will walk the line, get it over to Killian. Looking for Cole down low. Cole will march this around. Unable to get that over to D-Bart. 35 seconds on the power play. Connor will set it down. Keep this line out. Cecile changes. D-Bart gets this over to Brady. He's in. 21 seconds to go. He'll carry all the way around. Right here, Grant yanks. Oh, looking for that little bit of space. Short side corner. Not there. 6 seconds left. Gotta be careful we don't lose control. They hit the man out of the box. He's back on, even strength. Ebart sends us wide around. Cole will get it. Quick turn shot. That fought off, hit some iron. Killian chopping the broccoli over there. Comes out to Luke, no look shot. And that one's smothered by their goalie. So 0 for 2 today. Stone, Omar, Luke out. Laser and BK in the back end. Stone wins this right over to Luke. Luke battles 2 players, gets it into the far corner where Cecile will pick it up. Little miss on a shot there. Cecile will pick this up. They shoot, it comes all, and go wide, it comes all the way around. We'll pick this one up. Connor showing little hops on the ice there, going up and over, and he just jumps up, snags it. Just over 10 to go. One nothing. Two officials are talking about something along the far side. Oh, geez. He's doing something with the glass. Is he just taking that piece of glass out? I don't know if you can quite see what's going on over there. Maybe I can get a little closer. They're just lifting that piece of glass up. I think maybe it popped out of the track that it was in, and he's trying to lift it up and get it back down in the slot. So somebody on the other side seems to be trying to help him now. And it looks like we do have that back under control. Come back here. I can't get this to tilt, but I'm working on it. All right. There's a shot from the point by Laser. Blocker to side. Gonna come out and out of the zone. Ends up back deep. And the other way. Here is a shot by Omar. That one blocked. Omar will get it down deep over to, right in front. That one set off the side by Omar. Luke in a battle down low. Cecile wins it, pops out. Gonna float all the way back around. Cecile tries to center it, but comes out to Stone. Stone will get it over to Laser, tries to nutmeg a man, ends up off the inside of his shin. Laser still with it. Gets it off to Paulo, gets it from his skate to a stick, but can't get that shot off. This one comes out. Right, Lewis fires one on. It goes wide. Don't catch those. This is going to be sent in by, right, this is going to come up to Brunins, battles a man. And Shayside having to get onside, not able to get to that one. This comes all the way down. 7:58 to go. All right, this one won by Cole. Then Cecile gets a hold of it. They get on the move. This one's gonna come through. Connor will get a stick on it. Grant gets taken down, no trip. As he enters the zone. This will come all the way around. Bubs will pick it up at the blue line. He was looking for Killian there, who has to come back around and break that up. It's going to come right to Grant. He's got Cole. This could be trouble. Oh! Grant gets it to Cole right in front and just chips it wide. Back out to D-Bart at the point. D-Bart send this one on. Oh! Killian right there, had a bead on it. Was going to deflect it, and the goalie just came out real far and snatched it out of the air. Otherwise, that was going to be a pretty good chance to deflect that in. .6:57 to go. Cecile will play this all the way around until Cole Reed picks it up. Floats off his stick, where Killian will get it deep. Oh, nice. Bubba quickly over to D-Bart. D-Bart gets it down to Cole, where he'll spin. Gets a man who pushes him off of it, picks it up. Cecile goes for the little bit of a stretch pass. D-Bart just reaches around, knocks it off his stick. This gets sauced up and into the zone where Cecile will pick it up, send this around, and go to D-Bart to go to work in the corner. This is going to pop out to Brady, who will swoop around, gets this up to the back side of Killian's stick, drops it for Cole in the slot. Killian reaching out, trying to backhand that, keep it in the zone. Cole off the ice now. Most of those guys do change. Cecile not able to connect on that one. Eventually a little battle in the neutral zone. They'll pick it up. He's going to try to get around BK. Shot off the side of the iron. It's going to come out to Luke, who just pushes it up to Brady. Brady carries it deep in the corner where he gets ridden off. In to help is Luke. He'll swipe it around. No one on the far side to help him in support. So 3-on-2 developing. Cecile ends up with it down low. That centering feed broken up. BK will go down low, chop it over to Brady, who has the stretch. Hits Luke. Luke gets a little bit of a knuckleballer on as the defender got a stick on it. Goalie had a little bit of trouble handling it. Omar puts a shoulder into a man. Cecile picks this up and right in the slot. That one broken up. That one back on. Yeah, great save, sliding Connors right to left. And losing an edge and going down is Laser. It's going to come out. Ashton reaches out, gets a stick on it. We'll play it back to Colton. Up to Laser, to Ashton. Carries this in. Stoney hits the brakes. It is right in front. Oh, reaching out. Backhanded attempt on net. Ashton kept out. Picking it up, carrying it in. Stone. Stone centers. Oh, deflection up and wide to Flume. Flume out to the point. Colton snaps this on and goes right to the belly of a Cecile player who just picks it up, carries it in. Snaps that a little wide. Connor sends it around. And this one's going to come all the way out. Back around 3:32 to go in the second period. Still 1-0. Shadyside snake bitten. A lot of snow along the far board there.
Skates
Great job by Brunin to break that rush up. It's going to come out, no ice. All the way down.
These guys don't want to call icing at all.
All right, Cole Reed here picks it up. Grant waiting on the far boards. Comes to him and that's it! You can see that one developing. Gotta love it. Cole Reed picking it up. Grant Ying's just lurking here on the blue line near boards. Skates in right to the left dot. And that pass on target. One-timer in. Goalie in decent position. Hits his pad. Hits the inside of the post. That goes into the back of the net. Exactly what we needed there. 2:53 to go in the second. Got this one tied up. Yeah, well, they did have a 2-goal shift yesterday. I'd love to see that here. Go in with a lead. All right, Laser backhands this over to Wright. Wright will drop it to Blake. Blake will get it back to Wright. Battles a man, wins, picks it up, looks to center. Ends up off the near board. Ashton's in, fighting. He got a headlock on him. He like grabbed him around the head. 1:48 to go. I think they're going to call offside. Blue interference. This is 15 blue interference. Yeah, he literally had him in a headlock over here. That was a bad call. All right, so not where we want to be, taking a penalty at the end of the second period. Finally got it tied up 1-1. But that's where we find ourselves. And 1:45 on the clock, 2 minutes to kill. So hopefully coming back at the beginning of the third with 15 seconds to kill. All right, we'll pick this one up. BK, we'll just send this one all the way down. 1:23 left in the period. Cecile on the move. We'll just drop this back and look to get their power play underway, but it's hard when you pass it right to the other player who's able to clear it, which we're thankful for. Let's come around the other direction. They don't look like they're in much of a hurry here. All right, Cecile setting this up. That one, whoa, loose for a second out front on a hard one-timer from the point. This guy's gonna fall down. Brady's gonna be able to pick it up. We got 2-on-1 if we move, plenty of time. He's got Omar, tries to snap that on. Defender gets a stick. It goes up and around. 17 seconds left to go. It's telling them to just eat it. Seems odd. 5 seconds, so it looks like they're going to be content to just clear this up and get out of here in the second period. So we'll see if we can grab Coach Tango's tape here. I think he's going to come up. We'll go down here. He likes to go down here. We'll go down here. I like to stand up here so I can be as tall as him. Yeah, you might have to, bring this one down a little bit. So you got it.
I don't have a stick, guys.
We don't have the headsets today.
No
We'll have to deal with it. All right, so I think mirror images, first and second period, it looked like we had the better of the play. 3/4 of the first period, they get a fluke goal, get momentum. They seem to have it for 3/4 of the second period. We always play these guys really evenly. What do you think the key to getting a victory here is for our boys?
Yeah, well, you know what? We're down 1-0 after the first, and I thought that was probably our best, most complete period of hockey of the weekend. So that's the nature of the game. You run into a hot goalie. We're not getting. Get a little bit harder to the hard areas, but I like the way we're playing. Like for 2 periods, I'm pretty satisfied as a coach, and it's 1-1. So I think it's just our job to make sure the confidence stays high, and understanding that if we get 15, 20 shots and we compete at the net front, we're going to have success. So we kill this off. We build some momentum. And we just get back to work.
Absolutely. Love it. Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thanks.
There we go. Good work, Dan Kaufman. All right, yeah, we'll be back. We'll kill this and then bring it back for